Oh my gosh. All right. I read chapter 106, 107. Hey, bro. Hey, look. Hey, look. These have been some good chapters, right? These have been some good chapters, bro. Bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to show you something first. All right. Let me. Hold on. I need to go to 107. We're going to talk about 106 and 107 of Kagurabachi, chapter 106 and 107 today, bro. I want to do something real quick, bro. First of all, okay, Samura is alive. He's alive. How? Plot armor. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's it. What, bro? How is he alive? But for sure, he's here. Samura's still alive. Let me go. I want to go to chapter 9 right now. Where is it? Where is it where he says this? I just want to point this out real quick. Okay. So page 9, there's panels at the bottom. And I believe this is Samura talking right now. And he says this. Look, I kid you not. This whole time we have been led to believe that these five swordsmen took down, what's his name again? I forget his name already. Akimura, that's his name. Akimura, hold on. Okay. This is, so the panel says here, it's Samura talking about Akimura. We have been led to believe so far, up until this point, that it took 5 of the swordsmen to finally take down Akimura during that great war that happened, that has been echoed throughout Kagurabachi. We have been led to believe, right, that the 5 took him down. Bro, this panel says, that day, even with all 5 of us, we couldn't stop him. He stopped himself once the malediction was complete. Bro, they didn't even beat him, bro. They never beat him, bro. They never beat him. He stopped himself. He said, I did my thing, it's over with. Alright, y'all can lock me up now. I'm done.
Wow.
They didn't even win. They didn't even beat him. Bro, he tapped out. He surrendered, bro. He didn't even put up a fight. And now what? This man Samura is about to 1v1? No. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let me backtrack to 106. Bro, when I saw this, bro, when I read this chapter, when I read that part, the author keeps showing us reasons why they should not win the fight. It's like, bro, like what? How are they gonna win? Well, I mean, we see that at the end of chapter 107, how there is a glimmer of hope for their win. But yeah, let's go to 106. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is nuts. Okay, so the beginning of the chapter, it starts off with Chihiro and his dad. It's a flashback, and Chihiro wants to learn more about the swordsman Akimura, right? And I really appreciate this first panel because it's so subtle, and it shows Takiru's the author Takiru's kind of like attention to detail, It's like you can really feel how Chihiro's dad doesn't really want to address the situation. Like, yeah, Chihiro's asking about Akimura. He wants to learn more about this swordsman, and he's like, "Yeah, you see it? It's right. Yeah, it's right there in the book. It's right there in the book. You don't see it? Yeah, it's right there. Read that." And he doesn't want to go into detail, even though we find out that they're brothers and they're actually extremely close. Oh wait, no, brothers. Are they? Wait. I think. Wait, is Akimura? I think his. I think Chihiro's dad's wife is Akimura's brother. I think that's what it is. Bro, I don't know, bro. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of family member stuff. You can see in these first few panels, like, he doesn't really want to talk about him. So when Chihiro's asking about him, he's like, bro, he's writing the book that you're reading. You see it? It's right there. Like, he doesn't want to go any further. I just really like that panel. I love this, the subtlety, you know? Um, yeah, and we fast forward. Um, here. Oh, I love this panel too, actually. It just shows off more of Akiru, bro. What? How do you pronounce his name? Akimura. It just shows more of Akimura's personality. You know, he does remind me a lot of Chihiro's dad. You know, when he is asking about Chihiro's weight, and he mentions in one of these panels, "I've known you since you were about this big," and he does this like little thing here. I really like that. I like that panel a lot. It shows you some. It shows you like who he might have been before whatever took place and completely just made him like this monster. By the way,
Hey guys, my name's Christopher, and I'm here to talk to you today about a children's book me and my good friend Evan are working on. It's called A Box of Wonders. We're excited to be working on our first book together and eventually give you a story you can share with the little ones. A Box of Wonders is a story about a father occupied with work so much so that he doesn't have time to tell his son a bedtime story. The father's solution? Giving his son an advanced AI box that can tell the boy all kinds of incredible stories. So incredible that the boy is hooked on this box and prefers the box over his father's storytelling. The boy at this point is glued to the mesmerizing stories the box can tell him and doesn't interact with his parents like he used to. But the boy will soon realize that even after all the amazing stories this AI box can tell, it's nothing compared to the loving bond and time shared with family. I'm telling you, man. The book's still a work in progress, but if you guys want to support our book right now, you can start with supporting my Patreon. Just get on your device and type patreon.com/Chris O Ajayi. That's patreon.com/Chris O Ajayi, Ajayi. And you can become a member today. We'll be posting the early artwork of the panels for your eyes only on Patreon. So this is behind the scenes content. You'll get to take a look at the whole story from beginning to end before the official book releases. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. We're so excited, me and Evan, to be working on this children's book and, you know, present it to you guys in the future. Yeah, and so I just wish you have a blessed day, and until next time, peace, y'all.
he mentions his sister. He does mention his sister, I think, in one of these chapters, and I think that's what got him off the deep end. Like maybe his sister got killed, and that completely shifted his whole worldview, you know. But anyways, yeah, okay. And Samura comes back. Samura comes back, bro. I don't know how he was able to do that. I don't know how. I wish. Normally, I don't really care much for like the flashbacks when how the character survived the attack, like, and then they do a rundown. I would have liked that for this. How did he survive getting just, bruh, getting like supposedly getting cut in half? Like, how did he even do that, bro? I guess this technique he has with these flames is like a lot more powerful than I thought. But whatever. He's back, I guess. He survived. Um, let's see. And they start fighting. These panels, bro. What is this called? What is this it's like hatching, right? Like a bunch of scratches and stuff like that. It almost feels like I was gonna say it almost feels like watercolor, how this is looking. It just shows you how fast these guys are moving, man. Man, you could just tell the fight scenes when the anime gets made. It's gonna be crazy. And even the way he's using like butterfly and centipede, like just these little things, like the little butterflies at the tip of the blade in this panel here. I love it, bro. He's like levitating, bro. This is demonic, bro. This is the scariest fight ever, bro. Because you know the character is supposed to come out on, like Chihiro's supposed to come out on top, right? We know this, but it's still the author still has managed to make it feel like they are so out of their depth, bro. Samura and Chihiro. They should not be here fighting this man right now. Like they don't belong here. Like you feel like these characters are out of place. It's like Batman versus Superman right now. This is what it feels like. It's like, what are you even doing here, bro? Yeah. And it's just you could just imagine him levitating towards them like, oh, I'm gonna whoop you. Like, bro, you're gonna get dealt with. Okay, 107. Let me look at 107 now. Oh yeah, before I forget, I just dropped a video um for the new year, man. It's my first video for the new year. Make sure you go ahead and watch that, guys. Happy New Year. Um I do not condone stealing. Okay? I did make that the title of the thumbnail. I do not condone stealing. Yeah. And this chapter, Samura and the sword master, they start to throw hands, bro. It's time. They just get into it, bro. Um yeah, and these panels do a really good job at showing you how fast the sword master is. Good grief, bro. Good grief, bro. Every time he moves, it's like he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, bro. The art style is just always like him, like this scratchy kind of to show you how fast he's really going. And he hits Chihiro. He gets a good hit in, and just like that, Chihiro's out of submit. Bro, look at this panel, bro. He cuts Samura's Swordmaster cuts Samura's hand off. How it's like is that flame magical technique that Samura's using? Is that why he's not reacting to the? I like if I get my hand chopped off, like at least like make the character go like ah ah like a little bit like show like he's hurt. Show he's hurt a little bit. I need to feel immersed, you know? It's like I know you're trying to make the characters look cool, but it's like dang, like he just got his hand cut off. Like let him be like, my hand, like something. But and this is crazy. Like this man somewhere gets thrown into a building somewhere. Um but first look at this panel again. It's like right here, it's like the panel of the distance closing so quick. These two panels together with Swords Master is like a a good distance from Samura, and then the next panel, boom, right in your face. Already, sword is already in your face, and then he gets knocked into the building, um, somewhere, and it's looking brutal, man. It's looking brutal. Samura is definitely on the defense, and then they get into it again. Things black out. The panel goes black, and the next panel is just the most glorious. Look at this whole panel, bro. That looks so cool, bro. All the devastation and the rubble, just like in the air. Is like this stuff levitating right now? I guess it is. Um, and Samura is just on the floor, chest completely cut open, blood everywhere. It's looking really bad. It's looking really bad. I'm starting to feel bad for Samura again. He just came back to life only to be completely disrespected again, bro. But he's been holding his own, man. I can't lie. And then here in these last few panels, we learned that Chihiro's blade Enten has some kind of, he's able to counter the sword master's blade, I guess. Which isn't strange to me at all. It actually does make sense that his dad would make like a fail safe or like some kind of like a weapon that can counteract it and then give it to Chihiro. It all just makes sense to me. It adds up. You know, it seems like something Chihiro's dad would do, like a contingency plan, and so I guess that's what N10 is really. So it makes complete sense. Makes complete sense. And the chapter ends with these two clashing, the Swordmaster and Chihiro, and I guess it's gonna be Chihiro versus Swordmaster in chapter 108. Now I believe Kagurabachi is taking a New Year's break. I think they're going on break now, so next chapter we probably won't see for a while. But this was enough to fill me up, bro. I'm good, bro. Whew. This was nice. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Every time, like, they haven't disappointed me yet, bro. Bro. Yeah. Takiru has not disappointed me. Like, he's Kagurabachi's been on a roll, bro. It's just been moving. And it's like, yeah, the question still stands. How are they going to win? How are they going to beat Swordmaster? I mean, well, I guess we know how, like, because N10, right? Um, but it's just to see it play out. You want to see it get played out. You want to see how it goes. This is exciting, man. I love these two chapters, bro. This is so cool, bro. And it just makes me more, again, I feel like every chapter, every video I make, I mention how I want this to get an anime so bad. And I just get overly excited because we know the fight scenes are gonna go viral, bro. The fight scenes are gonna go insane. People who have never heard of Kagurabachi are just gonna be like, "Oh, this fight, Chihiro or Samura versus Swordmaster, Chihiro versus Swordmaster. Oh, it's got like 4 million views. Let's see." Like, it's just gonna go. Kagurabachi's gonna go crazy on the internet. It's gonna go insane, bro. It's just, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to turn on to just go on YouTube one day and see like Kagurabachi teaser trailer. Like, I just can't wait, bro. All right, man. Hey, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Happy New Year, guys. Happy Kagurabachi year. You feel me, man? A new year of Kagurabachi. Let's do it, man. All right, I'm gone. Peace. Yeah.